Day one of me cooking out of the Scarborough Veterans Home Cookbook. I am so excited to cook out of this cookbook. This cookbook is from my friend Thomas. He let me borrow it. And my friend Thomas is from Maine. And so when he was living up in Maine, he worked at a veterans home. And at this veterans home, there was a veteran there who was very invested in cooking. And so he got a bunch of recipes from all of the different veterans staying in the home, the staff, the owners, and got it published in this book that I am excited to share with you all. In the front of the book, they have the history of the veterans home. You can pause here if you want to read it. Table of contents here shows you all of the different recipes that are in this book. I'll be making this black Russian cake right here. It is from my friend Thomas, published right here. And you can tell that this is his book and his recipe because of how well loved this page is. Which makes me excited. And he did let me taste test the cake before I got to make it today, and it is so good. So you guys are in for a treat. So let's get into it. Okay, to start this video off, I want to preface it by saying I'm already making it wrong and I apologize. The recipe calls for a bundt cake pan. Believe it or not, do I even call myself a baker? Because I don't have a bundt cake pan. So I have to cook it in just like a regular cake pan. But I did ask my mom, because you're never too old to ask your mom cooking questions about if it would work if I cooked it in a regular cake pan. And she said yes, but it's going to cook faster. Which I'm a little worried about, like the density of the cake, because the bundt cake pan is supposed to help keep it like dense and moist. So I'm really hoping that helps keep the density of the cake. If it doesn't, well then I'm going to have to go buy a bundt cake pan because this cake is too good to not make again. The instructions seem very simple, and it's actually funny because when my friend Thomas gave me this recipe, he said, you don't even have to follow the recipe. You can just throw stuff in a pan and make a cake. I think that's funny because baking is a little more scientific than that, and I'm sure Thomas has made this recipe literally a million times, as you can tell. So he's probably like, you don't even need to follow the recipe, because he probably doesn't, let's be honest. But either way, we're going to follow the recipe because we try and do things the way that they were meant to be here. First step, mix all cake ingredients in a bowl and stir until lumps are gone. I'm not following this recipe. I'm following the recipe on the book. First, dark chocolate cake mix. Done. 8 ounces of pudding mix, chocolate pudding mix. This is 3.9 ounces. Wait, did I not get enough? 8 ounces of chocolate pudding mix? Hang on a second. 8 ounces of chocolate pudding mix? That is so much. Okay, well, I should have gotten 2 of these and I didn't. So it's a good thing Thomas told me I don't have to follow the recipe, because guess what, Thomas? I didn't buy enough pudding mix and I don't have a bundt cake pan. So I'm now realizing that my cake is just not going to be as good as yours. 4 eggs. Okay. This I do have enough of. And I didn't even leave them on the stove this time. Dang. These eggs are fragile. Fragile. I now think that this is going to be a really dense cake because I don't have enough pudding mix. We will see. 1 whole cup of oil. Or maybe it will be too wet. Because here's the thing. I'm putting in oil. I'm putting in alcohol. Putting in rum, Kahlua, coffee. And not enough pudding mix. This whole recipe is going to be wrong. It's fine. I went to go to the liquor store. Believe it or not, state liquor stores are closed on state holidays. So I could indeed not buy this. So it's a good thing I went back for this. 1/4 cup. Rum. That's not rum. Liqueur. Liquor. Liquor. Rum and coffee liquor. Kahlua. 1/2 cup of Captain Morgan spiced rum. 1/3 cup of strong coffee. I don't know if this is strong, but this is the coffee that Jaden drinks in the mornings. coffee. Question of the century. What am I going to use to mix it with? Probably a spatula. I love using spatulas because this one seems too small. I love using spatulas because no! I've officially contributed to the mess of the book. I feel both bad and accomplished at the same time. And now I'm going to move that over there. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I love using spatulas because then it's multi-use. You can mix everything together and you can use it to put the stuff in the pan. I feel like I must taste test this batter. Obviously, we're going to lick the bowl clean. Okay. I have so many things to say. First impression, tastes delicious, like chocolate cake mix. Lasting impression, spiced rum. So it's really working. This is going to be a rum cake. Cake going in the pan. We'll see how this goes. Not a bundt pan, but if you have a bundt pan, use that because that's going to be better than what I'm doing. ASMR pour. Okay. Cake. I really hope that this cooks the right way. Guess we won't find out until we try it. It's in. It says to bake it for 46 minutes, I believe. 45 minutes. But I'm going to check it at 20 because that's what my mom said. So listen to your moms. I also changed my clothes because Jada and I are going to date night tonight. We're going to the museum. So I had to get changed while I was waiting for the cake to cook. Cake is done. 20 minutes max. I stuck the knife in. Knife came out clean. So if you don't have a bundt pan, 20 minutes. Now, it says to flip it over onto a cooling rack and let it cool. Because it's not a bundt cake, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Yep, that's what I've decided. I'm just going to leave it as is, but we are going to make the icing. Mix all glaze ingredients together and drizzle over entire cake. You got it. Okay, 1 cup powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of Kahlua, 2 tablespoons of Captain Morgan, and 2 tablespoons of coffee. Here's the real question. How many tablespoons do you think are in a shot glass? Because if I'm using 4 tablespoons of alcohol, 2 of rum, and 2 of Kahlua. Whoops. How many shots of alcohol is in this frosting? That's the real question. Whisk. Please comment if you know how many tablespoons are in a shot glass. Thank you. Asking for a friend. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, it is soaking in. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but that's what it's doing. Next up is the taste test. Hold on. I've cut the cake. I put it on my little platey plate. And I am ready for the taste test. Let's see if the pudding mix made as much of a difference as I thought it would. Here's the cake. It is still very good. Let me try a little bit of the edge. No, it's delicious. I think the bundt would have made it a little better. But overall, very good. Do you ever think how great your life is that you just get to sit and make videos of yourself eating cake? Because I do. It's pretty great. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am just getting started, so I love to see all of your feedback and your comments and your likes. Comment what's your favorite video so far, and I will keep making videos like that. I would love to hear your feedback. I want to make what you guys enjoy. So, and have a great day. See you guys later. Bye.